Experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston. I'm with you for a little bit, for about as long as the voice holds out. I think I'm with you today for as long as the voice holds out. Um, Welcome to the show. If you're watching live, type in, say hello. I would appreciate it. If you're watching delayed, hey, it was a great show. You are going to love the whole thing. Watch to the end. Something special happens at the end. I can't tell you what it is, but just watch to the end. All right. But for those of you who are watching live, you know how we do. Come on in. Say hello to me. Say hello to me. We have, hold on. Here we go. SOT. What up, E-Man? I'm from Lincoln Heights. All right. Lincoln Heights in the house. My mama grew up in Lincoln Heights. You can't beat that. Miss Pittsburgh. Miss Pittsburgh says, good afternoon, everyone. All right. Got Sean Nutter in the house from Atlanta, ATL. He always says that, so I remember. Lady K. Hey, how you doing, Lady K? How you doing? Oh, I'm going to send you a message. I saw something on something that you posted, so I have a question for you. I'm going to send you a message, so, keep an eye out for it, if you don't mind. Shirley, good afternoon. Got my man, the Black Lion. You still sick? The cough is gone for the most part. It's, there is still a little something in my throat, a little bit of something somewhere. So I have to cough a little bit just to clear my throat. Because there's something there. But other than that, I'm cool. Just my voice has to recover. LaDonna in the house from East Price Hill. All right. We got Maria in the house as well. Good afternoon, Maria. Oh, good afternoon, LaDonna. I didn't say good afternoon, but, I meant it. Olympia says good afternoon, everyone. All right. Phyllis, the afternoon experiment fam. Nikki, Nikki in the house. Lady K says, me? Yes, you. I'm going to send you a message. Just keep your eye open for it. It might be a minute, but. My OSHA, listening from Avondale. All right. We got Andrea in the house. Andrea. Patricia. Got Black Russian. He's putting a lot of O's and stuff. I don't do the rip off Robin Williams Good Morning Vietnam thing. I don't do that. Good morning Vietnam. I don't do that. But good afternoon to you, Black Russian. Nikki says good day. All right. We got Tessie in the house. Can't beat that. Angela Kinney says salutations. McConnell in the house as well. Pamela Kinney says good afternoon, checking in from North Avondale. Terrence Howard, the real Terrence Howard, who's a good dude. Maybe I'll nominate him as well for my Citizen of the Week. I got a few nominees. Y'all know I like Lincoln so much. I want to be Lincoln. And so if he does a completely fair and unbiased Citizen of the Week, I got to do a completely fair and unbiased Citizen of the Week. I had to do it. Let's see. Miss Pittsburgh says my granddaughter's birthday is the day she turns 16. Sweet 16. Happy birthday to Peachy. I'm going to assume you meant today. Because I would assume that her birthday is the day that she turns 16. As far as birthdays go, that's how they work. So I'm going to assume you meant Your granddaughter's birthday is today. She turns sweet 16. Happy birthday to Peachy. Happy birthday to Peachy. All right. Hey, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. Brent says good afternoon. Checking in from Dallas. We got Carolyn, good afternoon to you. Erica Hummins, checking in from Reading. Kenneth Jones in the house. All right, Kenneth Jones, West Side. Let me see, did I miss anybody? Diane, good afternoon. And Tria in the house. Good afternoon, Sabrina Livingston. That's what it looks like. Sabrina. Good afternoon to everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed their Monday and Tuesday. I couldn't be here Monday. I don't even remember why. I know yesterday I planned on being here, but then Mrs. Livingston said, I got some stuff planned. And I'm sorry. Well, I'm not really. But if she says to me, I got some stuff planned that I want to do with you, that's what I do. Unless, of course, it's something that I just don't want to do. Like if I really, really don't want to do it, then I'll be like, oh, baby, I got the show. I gotta do the show. I don't like baseball, but I don't mind going to a baseball game and relaxing with my wife. So I had a good time yesterday. Let's see, there was a couple things I wanted to talk about. Bob Huggins. Man, this voice is just... Bob Huggins on 700 said the thing about the Catholics, or I guess more, I don't know if it was bashing Catholics or bashing gay people. I'm not sure. But either way, so I guess what? He's suspended. He's going to take like $1 million pay cut and go to sensitivity training. Suspended, $1 million pay cut, sensitivity training. In other words, nothing. Nothing happens. So he took $1 million pay cut, Emanuel. But you know how much money that man done made in his career? Like, he might not dress like it, but he's a very wealthy man. Hold on, let me look it up. They say that he has a net worth of $15 million. That's what they say. I think it's probably more. Because what they say, he was earning a salary of $4.2 million a year over there at West Virginia. He worth more than $15 million. But let's just roll with their number, $15 million, and he's making $4.2 million a year. You really think he caring about $1 million? I know that sounds ridiculous. Lewis says, who is they? I just went to the richest celebrity net worth and some other page. But come on, this dude, he's worth a lot of money. That $1 million ain't gonna bother him one way or the other. Just put it in this perspective. All right. You are worth, I don't know, whatever you're worth. Say you're worth $1 million. and somebody tell you, you got to give up 100. You like, okay. It's different, Emanuel. That's not the value of his net worth. Okay, you have to give up 10,000. You still getting paid. You're just gonna get paid $10,000 less. We was gonna pay you $110,000 this year, but you messed up so bad, we only gonna pay you $100,000 this year. You'd be like, all right, that's cool. I did mess up. That $1 million is nothing to him. And me personally, look, Shara asked a good question. She says, is the $1 million cut just for this year or will continue as annually for the rest of his contract? I don't think it make a difference. I don't think it make a difference to him. If they told me, look, we was going to pay you $5 million a year for the next 5 years. But now we only going to pay you $4 million a year for the next 5 years. I'd be like, all right, cool. Wouldn't make that much of a difference, especially if I'm already worth tens of millions of dollars. So it ain't that big of a deal. But now let's look at the person who everybody want to protect. I don't know why people want to protect this guy. But let's look at Cunningham, who I believe to be out and out racist. I believe the dude to just be an out and out racist. He's almost the definition of a shock jock. But he's definitely, in my opinion, a racist. And it wouldn't be that big of a stretch to me to hear him do the same thing. Somebody saying some racial slur. And I know there are people out there who are crying for Cunningham. Can't have anything happen to Cunningham. Can't have anything happen to Cunningham. You can't blame a talk show host for the stuff that his caller says. That actually I agree with. You can't. But if, and I'm only using you as an example, CK, because you call in from time to time. If CK calls in talking about, killing the Jews, and I'm just listening to him laughing like, CK, that CK is so crazy. He want to kill the Jews. And then when CK go, I'm like, boy, that CK is great. Nobody would be like, hey, you can't blame Emanuel for what CK said. No, I could have said, whoa, hold on, dude. We're not into killing people. I'm like, Emanuel, he didn't say to kill anybody. Okay, so if CK called in here, calling Jewish people the K word, and I was just like, oh, did you hear what he said? He said K. Oh, he's so great. He's great. Oh, you don't think people would be like, hold on, Emanuel. You didn't hang up on him. You let him say it a couple times. You laughed about it. And then when he was done, you said he was great. There's a little something more to that than just, well, you can't blame me for what CK said. No, but I can blame you for your reaction to it. For you kind of promoting it. Because he did. He did. He was hyping it. So I can blame you for you promoting it and hyping it. Kind of laughing about it. And then after it was all said and done, talking about how great it was. I can blame you for all of that. Oh, we can't have nothing happen to Cunningham. Oh, we can't have nothing happen to Cunningham. Why? Why? Believe me, if the great and powerful Lincoln Ware went on the air and I called Lincoln Ware using the K word and Lincoln allowed it and laughed about it and talked about how great I was afterwards, nobody would have a problem getting rid of Lincoln Ware. Nobody. Lincoln would be gone. And the fact that these people, y'all, some of y'all, people, like, I never seen such a thing where you can just call a company and talk to the CEO of the company and demand that somebody get fired in the company. But trust me, Kathy Hughes' phone would be blowing up. All the news stations would be on talking about getting rid of him. He might last a day. Might. But we can't. Oh, no. We can't get rid of him. Lincoln would be gone and Cunningham wouldn't utter a mumbling word in his defense. It's true. You know it's true. You know it's true. You know it's true. So I saw that story, and I'm not all of that sensitive about, I'm going to say the F word. I'm not all that sensitive about that. Probably, if I had to guess, probably because I'm not gay. Maybe if I was gay, I would be like, hey, who is he to be using the F word? I'm offended. But I'm not all that sensitive about it. But I just, as a matter of respect, human respect, if you say to me, calling me this is offensive to me, and I really believe you, then I might try to not call you that. Now, my old shit, that don't count for you. I don't like it when you call me rich. You're rich. You're rich. You don't have to be gay to hate the F word. What reason then would I have to hate the word? Why would I hate that word? I don't hate the word. But if they hate the word, then don't say the word. But what other reason would I have to hate the word? So you say you don't have to be gay to hate the word. I don't understand. I don't hate the word, but I try not to use the word because it offends them. That's just me being sensitive. Got to do some sensitivity training. I'm gonna have to get Dr. Chantel. I think she ducking me. I'm not on the buzz no more, and she don't want to have nothing to do with me. I think she ducking me. No, I don't know that to be true. I do know I haven't heard from her since I ain't been on the bus. I haven't heard from her. But I can't say she ducking me. I done sent her a message or two. And she used to be real good about getting back to me. And then Janice, since Janice brings it up, she says Donald Trump is a liar. Well, that kind of goes without saying. But Donald Trump was found liable for, I don't remember the exact thing. It wasn't rape. It was like sexual assault or something like that, which is if you ask me, rape. But I get there's like a legal definition, so there's a difference from a legal standpoint. But he was found liable. Is it anybody that don't believe that he did what that lady said that he did? Anybody that don't believe that? Anybody that's like, Donald Trump just bust in and start kissing somebody? No, that's not his personality. Is there anybody that believes that? Like, we all heard the Access Hollywood thing where he said that that's what he do. Like, that's bad. That's bad. It would be difficult. It would be difficult for me to convince people who've watched this show that I wasn't texting and driving. You know what I'm saying? Because I've gotten on the show and said, I be texting and driving all the time. So it would be pretty difficult for me. Like, oh, you got a ticket for texting and driving? I wasn't texting and driving. Emanuel, you have said that you be texting and driving. I wasn't texting and driving. Hold on. Roll that video of him talking about how he liked to text and drive. Like, yeah, I text and drive. I'm multi-talented. Those of y'all who can't text and drive, something is wrong with y'all. I do it all the time. See what you just said, Emanuel? You just said that you'll be texting and driving. I'm not guilty. He said that this is what he do. Now he gonna appeal. He gonna appeal. Every fiber of my being believe he walked up in that dressing room and started kissing and grabbing on that lady. No part of me believed that he didn't do it. It's almost word for word what you said you do. You grabbed her by the vagina. I know you did. At least I believe it based on, the Access Hollywood thing. So now, he's supposed to be paying her $5 million. If he a billionaire, again, just like Huggins, what's that $5 million? Here, Trick, take that $5 million. You know what I'm saying? If you a billionaire, if I was a billionaire, that's what I would say. Trick, take that $5 million. Here. Get the fuck out of my face. That's what I would say. Which lady is this? It was said that one lady got the story idea from a Law and Order episode. The one, what is her name? I don't be remembering these people's names because, I don't know them like that. What is this lady's name? Trump rape. E. Jean Carroll. E. Jean Carroll. Jury finds Donald Trump sexually abused E. Jean Carroll. And look, for all of the, I'll be listening to the other side. And I hear them warming up. They ain't outright saying, at least the ones I'm listening to, ain't outright saying it yet. But they warming up to say, this was just a civil case. That don't mean nothing. He ain't been convicted of nothing in no criminal case. They warming up to say that. They saying, you don't really have to prove anything in a civil case. The juries ain't that smart in a civil case. Yes, somebody actually said that. Oh, this was a Manhattan jury, so it really don't hold any weight. Y'all wasn't saying that when OJ was found liable. He was found not guilty in a criminal court of law. Oh, he was found liable. A court found that he was liable. Oh, he did it. Oh, he did it. Y'all gotta have y'all gotta have that same kind of energy. Also, Trump admitted he will walk in the dressing room with Miss Teen USA pageant when they were in various stages of undressed because he owned the pageant. Janice says that's why even the 6 men on the jury found him guilty. Hold on, wait, hold on. What the gender of the people on the jury got to do with it? See, when you say that, it sounds like you're saying men have a hard time finding men guilty of doing things that they did. No. For the most part, men are the most objective, open-minded people that you'll meet. What tripped me out was when his lawyer said he was glad he wasn't charged with rape. Like sexual abuse is something to be happy about. Janice says, I mean, just that, Janice. Come on, Janice. And look, you know I love you. But you can't just be dogging men out. Men are open-minded. Men are reasonable, objective, can look at facts and judge a thing based on the facts. Probably more so than anybody else. Daryl says another $1.2 billion has been sent to Ukraine. And I say the Republicans in the House hasn't objected to that being sent since they are the penny pinching Republican Party and want to set the debt limit. They gonna send money. They gonna keep sending money. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, you can talk about it, but that ain't gonna stop it. They gonna send that money. They're going to send that money. LaDonna says, I don't know about all of that. Why y'all being haters? Why are y'all hating? Janice says, I'm wondering how or why Trump has never gotten the S slapped out of him for grabbing women by the vagina. Because he's a celebrity. And when you're a celebrity, they let you do it. He told you that. It might not sound good, but it's true. It's true. It's damn true. So I don't like that he did it or that he does it. But he's a celebrity. And a lot of times, women, I mean, he's rich and he's famous. And for a lot of women, that's all it takes. For anything. Like anything. He's rich and famous. I let him get away with anything. For a lot of women, that's all it takes. And you know what I'm saying, as a person, when you encounter someone, which is why, I used to encourage women to be self-confident and project that confidence? Because men read that. We do. We do. Men read that. And so I can almost guarantee you Donald Trump could walk in a room with women, look around, and tell the ones that'll let him grab them by the vagina. You can tell. You can tell. As a man, Janice, LaDonna, we have this sense about us. You know how y'all think y'all got intuition? As a man, we can read a lot of times women. That insecurity that you covering up with that over-the-top personality, we can see right through that. That's just not every man, I imagine, but we can see. Kenneth Jones says he grabbed his, he been grabbing pee everywhere. For a minute, I thought Kenneth Jones said he grabbed his pee, and I was thinking, what? But I don't know what happened. I read it wrong. Janice says, I can see someone touching a woman's butt, but not the vagina. Janice, true story. I was in high school, building 9, home ec class. Downstairs, I'm not going to use no names, even though I could, because for whatever reason, I remember both of these people's names. We minding our own business. Well, I'm minding my own business. We were standing out there, and this dude walks up. He was a popular guy at school. He walks up to this girl, and he literally grabs her by the vagina. Well, I wouldn't say he grabbed it. He definitely rubbed it aggressively. And her and her friends were standing there, and she said, and he, walked on off. And I was sitting there thinking, what in the world did I just? He came back by, and the friend that was standing next to her, he did it to her with the other hand, and he walked on up the stairs. And I was like, what in the world? And they sat there and looked at each other, shocked, and then giggled about it. Dudes grab chicks by the vagina. Honestly, I had never seen it up until then. I didn't know that was a thing. Did not know that was a thing, but it happens. Dudes grab chicks by the vagina. Angela says, like Lizzo, fictitious body positivity. Yes, like that. Yes. Just like you can see through it, we can see through it. Shahara says, definitely not all men can read women like that. To some degree, I would imagine just about every man who's interested in women has developed that ability to read women just like that. A lot of times it's so in your face. Women fool women. Oh, she's so confident. Oh, you see, she's so that. And dudes be looking like, I could get that. Wouldn't be nothing. Wouldn't be no big deal. I wouldn't even have to put in a whole lot of effort. And could probably tell you exactly what he would have to say to get it. Y'all don't believe me. Don't believe me. It's fine. But I'm telling you, It's easy to do. Uh, Pamela says, I'm sure there have been times he grabbed and got a handful and didn't realize a man until it was too late. Probably not. Probably not. LaDonna says, I would have socked him in the back of the neck. All right. All right. Janice says, I've never seen that in all my years. I've seen it. I saw it in high school. I saw it. Were you thinking I should try that too? I was thinking, what in the world? That's all I kept. What in the, he just, what? But no, I wasn't thinking I should try that. No. Dante says, some of them girls like that. They looked at each other and giggled. So they didn't seem traumatized by it. Oh, now all y'all big bad Bertha. Oh, hell no, that's not how it would have went down over here. Now you socking people in the back of the neck. You hell no, and that's not how it would have went down. Whatever. Whatever. The actor Terry Crews got grabbed by his vagina and kept quiet about it. I don't understand that. Like that, there's something about that dude that just, it bothers me. It's just something about Terry Crews that bothers me. And you can kind of see that in him as well. I'm a man and I can see that he could be taken advantage of. And he want to be liked so bad. And you can kind of see that. So I'm not shocked that a man could walk up to him and grab him and he not say or do anything about it. That's not shocking to me. I also wouldn't be shocked if that same man walked up to him and called him the N-word and he giggled about it. It's just, whatever. I don't want to make no waves, whatever it takes. Just like me. That's how he come off to me. So I'm not shocked about that at all. Terrence, I believe Terrence. He said women put their cooch in his hand for some reason. They just do. Why do you have a feeling that Terrence is lying? Terrence wouldn't lie about it. I don't think Terrence would lie about that. Color Me Bert says, see what? I'm not sure what you're asking. He a complete contradiction. Got his sack grabbed and then talking toxic masculinity. Yeah, that's just something about that guy. I don't, really dislike people. But I see something and he's in it. I just be like, I'll pass. I can't support that guy. Terry liked it. He may be a downloader. I don't know about all of that. Oh, you were talking about what did I see in the guy? Maybe you asked before I think I explained it. His need to be liked, accepted into whatever group it is that he want to be accepted into. The more powerful, the better. There are people out there who are like that. That's just the truth. It's just the truth. So I'm a part of this group, but it's more of them. I want to be accepted by them. And I'll put my group down if they'll just accept me. Oh, they're rich. I crave the approval of rich people. So I'll put non-rich people down if it means that rich people are going to accept and love me. And, hopefully in turn, share their riches. I'm Black. But from a political standpoint and everything here in America, we're not as powerful, it seems like, as white people. So I'll do and say whatever it takes for those white people to accept me. If I got to put my people down, that's cool, because I need to be loved and accepted by them. Come on, we all see this all the time. I'm a man, but I'm around all of these women. I want to be loved and accepted, and I'll talk down on men, how bad men are to be loved and accepted by women. Women do the same thing. Well, we all see it. That's Terry Crews to me. That's how he comes off. So do you think he wanted to be accepted in the Me Too movement? I think he wanted to be accepted because that seemed like the wave, the way everything was going. Everybody was on the whole Me Too wave. Yes, he wanted to be accepted by the Me Too wave. Yes. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. There was something that George Santos. What was I know I've been working and then I had to go get the little baby. Who, by the way, the little baby is here. She's upstairs. Hold on a second. Okay, I don't hear her answering. Hold on. I let her stay upstairs. Last time I let her stay upstairs, when I went upstairs, I came up the stairs, there was kinetic sand covering the entire kitchen. She decided, I'm going to play with the kinetic sand in the kitchen and just spread it out all over the kitchen. It made me mad, not so much that she spread it out, and I could sweep it up, but she mixed the colors. Now it's like a dookie purple color. It was a vibrant, like pinkish red and bluish green. So hold on a second. Let me go see what she's doing. I'll be right back. All right, we good now. We good. Got some adult supervision up there. So it's all good. I was nervous because she don't do that. If I say little baby, she's saying, what, grandfather? So when she didn't say that, I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But no, she all right. I don't know one man who wouldn't have socked dude in the face for grabbing his penis. I don't either. Sierra says, hi from Boston. What's up, Sierra? Yeah, that whole situation was weird. Hold on, I'm trying to. George Santos. What was he actually charged with? Charged with 13 crimes. 13 counts of financial crimes. Wow. Sometimes, yeah, it doesn't pay to just do nonsense. She doesn't call you abuelo. No, she calls me grandfather. So, should I get 32 gigabytes or 64 gigabytes of RAM? I mean, if you have the option, max it out. I don't know a whole lot about that stuff. I'm a Mac guy. But I know you're talking about editing video. This is like a side conversation, just popped up out of nowhere. What is he talking about? If you're talking about editing video, you need a lot of power and stuff. So Santos is a total fraud. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Macs are too expensive. I don't know about that. I don't agree with that. You're an Android user too? That's my guess. If you wear a dress or take Crown Royal from a man, you will go, I don't know what that emoji is. I can barely see it. I don't know. I think if I drink, I don't know for sure because I don't drink. And people don't usually, bring people like sweet tea. Hey, I was coming over, thought I'd bring you a jug of sweet tea. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But people will gift people alcohol. It means something. People will. So I don't know if accepting. I've never done it only because I don't drink. But I could imagine, if I got a friend or, someone who I admire, who a lot of y'all admire, even worship Lincoln, where I might not have a problem saying, hey, I know you like Crown Royal, brought you a bottle of Crown Royal. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Again, nobody does that with sweet tea. Nobody does that with Dr. Pepper. Hey, bro, I was thinking about you and got you a surprise. And it's a gallon of sweet tea. Thank you. Nobody does that. I'm learning. This is etiquette class now for me. Men don't bring liquor to you. $200 bottles. He trying to get that old man ass. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I got a call coming in. Hold on a second. Everything is going bad here. No, we are going. What? Oh, what is this? Hold on a second. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, hold on a second. Cause I don't know if this tag on it. That's not gonna work. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's in here. I have a cable that I forgot to reconnect. I had to take my whole system apart because I had to go do a recording session, and I took my setup to do the recording session. Hold on, CK. Hold on. All right, CK, can you hear me? I don't hear CK. I'm sorry, CK. I don't hear you. Can you hear me, CK? At all? CK? Hold on. Can you hear me now? Now can you hear me, CK? It's not happening. Sorry, it's not happening. I'm sorry, CK. I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. I had to go in and do everything. Sorry, y'all. I forgot to put everything back together. And I've misplaced one very, very important cable. Let's see, do I have a replacement cable in here? Nope, I don't know what I did with that cable. Sorry, can't take your call today. I apologize. He's gone. I think I had to hang up. I had to hang up on him. So he's gone. Now I'm wondering, how are y'all hearing me? I got rid of the bag of old batteries. I've used them all. I've used them all. I should be able to. Oh, I'm going to try one more thing. Okay, if that's going in 1, 2. That's for the output. Routing. All right. Sorry, y'all. It's just not going to work today. I know exactly what I need. I just don't know where I put that cable. That's somebody else calling. Y'all don't call. And then on the day that I misplaced my cable, y'all gonna call in. Hold on, let me see. Caller?
Emanuel?
Yes.
This is Janice.
Hello, Janice.
I was just calling to see if I could get through.
You can get through, but I can't put your call on the air because I'm
I can hear you.
but they can't hear you on the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I just thought I'd give it a try.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Janice.
All right.
All right. Hold on, let me see something. If I go aux in, see, them is my aux outputs. Input, aux in. All right. And then you come this way. Sorry, I'm having to reroute the whole board. All right, somebody call me now. Let's see if I figured it out. Hey, Janice, I appreciate you giving it a try. I know what I need. I just don't see it. I do not see that cable. Caller? That should have worked. There is no reason that didn't work. Sorry, but okay, no calls today. Sorry. And I don't even remember what I was talking about now. See, these little technical snafus. I don't even know if I could call this one that. This one is just me messing up. I messed up. Oh, I gotta take that back. It's not in here. It's not in here. Not in there. I only took those couple bags. I'm sorry, I can't function now because things are not working the way they're supposed to be working. And that bothers me. Y'all don't understand how much that bothers me. Things are supposed to work a certain way. And especially when I know the fix. Oh, this is driving me crazy. This is driving me crazy. And I know somebody thinking, It's all right. Just let it go, bro. Fix it when you get off the air. But y'all don't understand the way my brain work. The way my brain work is something ain't working, dude. Fix it. Fix it. I am, Victoria, slightly. And what did I do with that cable? Number one is, what did I do with the cable? Number two, there is no reason, absolutely no reason, the way that I have this thing set up, that it shouldn't be working. My sound output, yeah. Y'all, I'm trying to move on, but I can't. Hold on. And I even had a spare. Are you? No. Where are you? Did I put it in the pocket? All right, y'all. I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. But it's just so driving me crazy. What else was I talking about? I don't even know what else I was talking about, y'all. There was one. Y'all, this makes no sense. This makes no sense. All right, here's what we're going to do. If you want to call in, go ahead and call in. And I'll take the call, and I'll do it like some old school, no offense, Raven, some old school buzz stuff, where y'all might not be able to hear it very well, but you should be able to hear it somewhat. Or I could come out of here and go directly into here, but then I need a converter to flip that. And I should have one of those down here too. I know, Raven. Well, that's what I'm going to have to end up doing. I'm going to have to end up doing it that way. Just, like I said, like old school buzz stuff. And just turn the speaker up so y'all can hear it. But y'all know I don't like getting down like that. So 513-717-5464. That's the number to get on board. Yeah, I'm so thrown off. I'm so thrown off because of one cable. And I really am wondering, how are y'all hearing me? Because theoretically, the way that I have this thing routed, y'all shouldn't even be hearing me. Y'all, I think what I'm about to have to do is I'm about to have to shut it all down. I think I'm about to have to shut it down. Because mentally, I can't let it go. There is no reason. Yes, Jason, I am exceptionally frustrated. It's got nothing. Oh my goodness. It's got nothing to do with my cash. It's got to do with a cable and the way that I have everything routed. See, I could come out of here and go. I could come out of here, go in here, but this is coming out. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Block a user. And let's go local N3 should be scroll. Aux in 1, and that'll be aux in 2. So that'll be 2, 3, and 4. That'll be there. All right. Now I think I might have routed it. Since won't none of y'all call to check it out for me, I had to call myself. All right. We plug you in. There we go. Key, I can hear you. Okay, hold on.
What's wrong?
All right.
Did you fix it, or are you still working on it?
I believe I have fixed it.
Okay, are you sure?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 94% sure.
Okay, hey, y'all, comment in the chat if y'all can hear me.
They can hear you.
Okay, they can hear me?
Yes.
Do it sound good and clear, y'all?
I'm sure it sounds good and clear.
Okay, that's all I was doing. I ain't really wanting nothing. What you talking about today?
I was talking a little bit about Trump grabbing women by the vagina, and
yeah,
now
by
he's
the-
been found liable for
Yeah.
doing that. I talked a little bit about Cunningham and Bob Huggins, basically, yucking
Yeah,
it
I
up,
heard that,
kind of
what you
being
was saying.
offensive, and clearly that's just how they are.
Yeah, and I know you were saying like if Mr. Lincoln was in that situation that Cunningham went back for him. I heard
Oh,
that.
absolutely he wouldn't. He
And
absolutely
then
wouldn't.
what about DeSantis? Is that who it is? Who is the one the fraud, wire fraud, and
Yeah,
all that other stuff?
George
Using money to buy
Santos.
clothes.
Yeah, George Santos, who
Oh, okay.
who may or may not be a drag queen.
Uh-uh. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Anthony.
No, really, he may or may not be a
Hey,
drag queen.
brother.
Like
Early.
he says he's not a drag queen. He just enjoyed dressing up and performing as a woman.
But I thought that was a drag queen.
Right. I'm like that. That kind of fits the definition.
I guess he's trying to do an oxymoron, but it didn't. He forget. I guess he's the moron. Who knows?
But either way, now he's charged with all these charges. What, 13? 13
Yeah,
charges,
it's a
financial
lot of
crimes.
them. They trying to get his his resignation.
And they say it's he's also calling it now a witch hunt. That's the
Oh
new
yeah, that's what
thing.
everybody's saying. Didn't they say Jonathan Majors was saying the same thing about his charges?
I do think I read where he called it a witch hunt.
Right. I guess that's the new lingo now. Hey, CK.
But
I guess that's the new lingo now.
if it's a witch hunt, I mean, if you're looking for witches and you keep finding them, you call it what you want to call it, but they keep finding y'all.
Yeah. Terrence Howard, stop it.
You are sitting
But
here.
yeah, I didn't want nothing. I was just calling to be your tester for the line. I'm gonna go ahead and hang up so CK can get in and chit chat with you, because I know everybody in the chat loved to hear what he's gonna say about all your topics.
Key, I appreciate you calling me to test it out.
All right, everybody, like, subscribe, thumbs up, and do all that good stuff. Talk to y'all later.
All right. That was Key. All right. So I figure it out. That still ain't the way that I like things routed. But there's always multiple ways to figure things out. I still need to find that cable. I need to find that cable. But with that being said, 513-717-KING. 513-717-5464. That's the number to get on board. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. But I'm not vaccinated, so I was not good enough for them. Victoria says his name might not be George Santos. It's true. There was a story that might not actually be his name. It might not. How do you become such a liar that you may or may not be named what we believe you named? Just crazy. Key, Terrence wants you to call back in so he can have that happy ending that you keep talking about. Oh, now they digging on your phone voice. Okay. Hold on. This is a long one. Janice tried. Oh, she said she had a light come on. He says, put the keys in the ignition. In the ignition compartment. Oh, okay. I don't have time for all of that. You wrote that to Janice. Y'all gonna fix Janice's car via live stream. I hope it work out. I hope it work out. It was something else I wanted to discuss. Oh, I can't think of what it is. There was something else that I wanted to discuss. Hold on, let me go to my photos, see if I took a picture of something. No, not that. Okay, I don't know what it is. Am I watching Trump tonight? No. Well, I might peek in on it. Here and there. But it's difficult watching him just because he's, he's such a liar. He's not it's difficult to watch. It's just difficult to watch. So I'll probably be watching, rooting for the Golden State Warriors. I'll be watching NBA. I won't be watching Trump. I might check in every once in a blue moon. Janice says, whatever happened to the car doctor? I don't know. All right, CK.
What's up? Let me see how you doing, brother.
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Man, I heard your last caller. Oh, my God. Voice of a goddess. Did you hear that? Did you hear her voice when she was talking to you?
I did hear her voice when she was talking to me.
Oh, my God. Smooth, always pleasant, like pleasantries. She hit you with a lot of pleasantries. Then when she exits, she hit you with like, subscribe. I'm like, now that is a true American woman, wifey material. She got to already be taken talking like that, right?
I have no idea, but you taking, right?
Hell no. Shit, I'm looking for the, looking for the Mr. CK. You heard me? Shoot, you want somebody that's going to have your back like that.
Bro, I thought you, hold on. Just so I thought you said you was taken. You had some chick, some young lady that you were seeing on a regular basis once you took her to Red Lobster. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. I thought you were taken.
You trying to throw off the, You trying to throw off the,
Okay, you not taken.
There it is. Come on now. We got to, don't, see, you be mixing up these women, man. Then they thinking you got somebody. I coming in that mug all the way single. You heard me?
That all right.
But see, I was just up in Kenwood, right? And then I'm going in that little tire spot over there, right? White dude asked me for some money. Going into the place, Livingston. Soon as he asked me, I knew I was calling you. Something about my jaw got broke. My jaw got broke. You think you can give me some money? I was like, man, fear for my life. You hear me? Has that ever happened to you?
No one's ever come up to me and said, my jaw got broke. Can you give me some money? That has never happened to me.
It was a white guy. I was like, man, what in the hell? I'm startled. He tried to twist his jaw like mother. I'm like, man, get the hell on, man. I mean, I ain't saying nothing. I was just like, no, just brushed him off real quick. Like, I'm like, why do I look like a bank to strangers? That's pissed me off. I'm not gonna ask no. Well, would you ask somebody you don't know for money?
If I needed to, sure. I don't think I've ever been in that situation, but if I were in the situation where I don't know how some fast cash is going to help my broken jaw, but if I needed to, I would ask a stranger for money, sure.
I mean, I guess, yeah, you're right. I guess you need the right scenario. You done broke down, need some gas money. But yeah, you're right. But man, I had to tell you about that because I was flabbergasted and a little startled and offended, I might add. You know what I mean? Asking, I should be asking him for money. That's every time somebody don't ask me for money that I don't know, I'll be like, how you know I don't need no money? Why would you ask me? What do I look like I look like a bank.
But what did you really call in to talk about? Because I know it wasn't somebody asking you for money.
Bob Huggins and Bill Cunningham. That's the real deal.
All right.
Holyfield.
What about it?
You're talking about the greatest NCAA coach in college history, and Bob Huggins, and the greatest radio personality to come out of Cincinnati in 50 years, Bill Cunningham.
What?
You know what I mean? So,
You really think Bill Cunningham is the greatest radio personality to come out of Cincinnati?
he took it from the streets to the radio to the TV. He had a national syndicated show coming out of New York City. He
And?
must be the greatest.
Oh, okay, we have different definitions of what great is.
I mean, well, accomplishments. You know, you can't do nothing but how many records he sold. That's why Michael Jackson get that. But now, what did the Bob Huggins man say to get in trouble? I didn't know. I just heard you talking about him.
He said the F word about, in terms of what people used to call gay people.
Oh, okay. Okay. And he said this to Bill Cunningham
Yes.
on the live, what they was doing, the interview?
Yes.
Hey, now see, that's what we need. Some good old, see, all that cancel culture, we got to go back to that old where folks just say what they mean and mean what they say. Not all that politically correct talk. See, at least now you know exactly how they feel about you, Bob Huggins and Bill.
I've never
And you said
understood
Bill was just laughing.
why people think that's a good thing.
Yeah, you need people to show who they really are. If they hide it, you never know.
We know.
You need people.
Hold on. We didn't need that to know that. All you got to
I
do,
wouldn't have never knew Bob said the S word. I didn't know. How did you know that?
look at who he pal around. I can almost
Who is
guarantee
who?
you he say the N word. He say the F word. He say the K word. He say the R word. If there's a word that you're not allowed to say it, so you put a letter in front of it and call it that, I can almost guarantee you, based on the people that he know and that he cool with, he say it.
And you would say the same thing about Bill Cunningham.
No doubt about it.
Woo! Hey, well, so you said he didn't lose his job back? Because that sounds like a job losable offense in 2023, you know, with the times we're in.
You would think it would
Might
be,
could've
but
got
I
away.
guess there's enough people like you who like, oh, I want to hear that stuff.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know what he said, brother.
But you just,
I wouldn't have never in a million years thought he said the F word and all
but when
that.
I told you what he said, you said, good. We need to hear that stuff.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we need to hear people. Now we know who he is. He can't hide behind. I never said that before. Now, no, I'm saying you need to let people publicly say how they really feel, so you can get the true essence of their character.
Or,
If you're going to talk like that publicly,
or,
that's good.
or you could just listen to what people say and pay attention to how they move. And a lot of times you can get the true essence of their character. Let me tell you,
Yep.
I've never heard Bill Cunningham use the N-word. But there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that that word roll off his tongue on the regular.
You could bet $100. I ain't gonna say 1,000, but I say you could bet $100, and I guarantee you he done said it publicly in his years of radio.
So then why do you need to hear him say it to know?
Yeah, I love for people because you got to take the mask off.
The mask is
And now-
off.
No,
They don't-
but you said he kept his job. That's a fireable offense. They fired Boston Celtics coach for having an affair with one of the women. This is a way egregious offense. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree, but I'm not sure that you would agree.
Yeah, it's wrong. Listen, I didn't know. If I knew he was out here dropping F-bombs and then Bill Cunningham, I would never respect Bill Cunningham laughing at rhetoric like that. I didn't know. I thought y'all was from the outside looking in, I thought they was being attacked. Now that I get the true story, you saying this stuff is recorded. Yeah. But no, the people that's keeping the jobs for him, they're saying that they agree with it. I wouldn't agree with him. Yeah, he should keep his job. Now, if I said he should keep his job, then you could say I agree with it. No, you fired my brother out of Boston Celtic, so definitely for nothing. He didn't do nothing. Now, you say this dude dropping F-bombs, R-bombs, N-bombs on a public interview. Yeah, and you said about Bill Cunningham. When you laugh at it, you're right, because I went through the same thing 2 months ago. But the dude said, oh, because he got all the brothers working there, and he talking about, oh, you just a slave master. And the dude laughed at it. Just like you said. If you laughed at it, you with it. You supposed to be like, hell no, I ain't no slave master, right? But they make these comments publicly.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to let these people. But so now it's not just them two people. It's the people that supporting their behavior, Mr. Livingston. The people that supporting their rhetoric. So if you're not going to fire him, you're down with the F-bomb. You're down with the R-bomb, the N-bomb.
I guess what I really don't understand about you is just a couple minutes ago you said good. You said we need
I'm
that.
glad
We
I
need
could
to stop being politically correct. We need to, you said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let them say that. Now you got them by the balls. Now you can let them say what they need to say so you can get rid of them. But don't use special rules for certain people. You treat him just like a brother get caught saying that stuff publicly.
And you telling me you
You
really
saying that he kept the job.
hold on. Have you listened to Cunningham's show?
Yeah, faithfully for years. Lincoln won me over 11 years ago. I had to start going to Lincoln.
So wait a
But
minute.
I was on Bill Cunningham.
So if you've been listening to his show for years, how do you not come to the same conclusion that I come to, that the guy is a racist and that more than likely he uses that word all the time?
No. I mean, when you put it like that, listening to his show, you would think he's racist. He do say a lot of disparaging things about African American people. But I was just talking about his talent level. I look at accomplishments. See, me personally, I don't be caring when people be racist and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But
No, I don't.
know.
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean you don't care?
like, okay, Devin Haney, he got a fight coming up. He said, I would never lose to a white boy. He got so much backlash, he had to apologize. I'm telling everybody, listen, let that man feel how he want to feel. If he don't think he can lose to a white boy, let him say that. Now he didn't apologize for it. So I like, they called him a racist. I don't necessarily think that's racist, but they called him a racist. But I think he should have the right to say that without having to apologize. You know what I mean? But
don't.
This is so egregious because of the terminations of certain people. I think they, I didn't know they was dropping F-bombs. Public, and you said publicly now.
Yeah, live on air.
Yeah, hey, get them out of here. Like you said, I agree. Because when you was talking about $1 million, I was disagreeing. I say $1 million is $1 million. It was $1 million then, it was $1 million, and $1 million now. It's always good. But now I understand what you mean. This is egregious. But you gotta, the people that supporting them, that's the people you gotta attack. Because now they down with the, rhetoric. You see how they did Kanye West for his rhetoric, and he didn't say stuff as bad as this.
All right.
You remember he got attacked?
I remember he was gonna go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. Yeah.
That ain't got nothing on F-bombs, multiple F-bombs, and laughing by the host. You right once again, being about the grabbing him by the thing. You was talking about Donald Trump. You said he got found guilty.
Yes. Well, he liable.
Oh, he ain't got to go to prison behind sexual assault?
No, that was a civil case.
There it is. Different strokes for different folks. I get it. The complexion for the protection. That's why you got the best show in the world. 36 million subscribers. What she said, like, love, subscribe, whatever, you know how it go.
All right.
Keep hope alive, brother.
All right, CK. I appreciate your call. He took me back to when it was okay to say all of those words. So I figured I might as well just go ahead and go all the way back there. May as well. I've never understood the people who are like, I prefer people to just be openly racist. I never understood that. All you got to do is pay attention. Pay attention. Especially like high profile people who are always talking. Pay attention. It's not hard to see it. It's actually hard to not see it. You got to twist yourself in all kind of knots and pretzels to defend it. But I saw there was a comment. Let me go back. See if I can. Somebody said they agree with Lincoln Ware. It was before the end. It was before the, there we go. Now, Lincoln did have a point in regard to this. If Bill should lose his job because of something offensive a guest said, then Lincoln should lose his job if a guest says something offensive over the air. He did not have a point. That was a stupid point. It was a ridiculous point. Because the issue is not, did Bob Huggins say something offensive on the air with Bill Cunningham? The issue is, Bill encouraged it. Bill laughed about it. Bill didn't dump it, which he has the ability to do. He didn't hang up on him, which he clearly has the ability to do. And after it was all said, he talked about how it was great. Again, that's hugely different. Sure, if I go on the air with Lincoln and I throw out the K word, you know what Lincoln dump, and he gonna talk for 20 minutes about how I'm such a horrible person and I shouldn't never say that. But let's say Lincoln hear it. Lincoln let me say it twice. Lincoln laugh about it. And then when I'm gone, Lincoln like, oh, that Emanuel is great. So the issue ain't, did he say it while he was on the air? And if he said it while he was on the air, he should be fired. Nobody believes that. Nobody believes that. No one's arguing that. No one has argued that, and probably no one will argue that. That was just an excuse to back his hero. That's all that was. That's it. Janice says, in some cases, I think the host show say specifically that the views of our callers do not reflect those of the radio station. So yeah, no, I'm not falling for that trick. Well, if they'll fire him for doing it, then they'll fire me for doing it. So I can't say that it's okay for them to fire him for doing it, because then they might fire me for doing it. When you know you never gonna do that. You never gonna do that. Because you know if you did it. Lincoln know this better than y'all. He be, working y'all sometimes, but he know Lincoln has said things to people that could be considered mildly offensive. Corporate has been called. Lincoln has had to apologize publicly and personally to people for not calling them a bad name, just saying stuff that they didn't like. I know, I've seen it. I saw it happen. I was 100% Team Lincoln when it happened, by the way. I was quite upset. He shouldn't have to apologize for that. So yeah, no, it's not the same. It is not the same. No one is making that argument. No one. No reasonable person would make that argument. All right, y'all. I think I got to get ready to get out of here. The voice kind of held up. I don't think it got worse. It didn't get better as the show went on, but I don't think it got worse. All right. I gotta get ready to get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I can't, there was something else, but I can't think of it. Oh, what did y'all think about my golf idea? What did y'all think about the golf idea? For those of y'all who didn't hear it, I came up with this idea years ago. I want to like golf. Golf is just not exciting to me. It's not good as a spectator sport. But just a few things that could make it a decent spectator sport. It's basically the same game. Swing the thing. Hit the ball. Wherever the ball go, the golfer then has to run to the ball. Sprint. Get there. They get there. They get like a 60-second shot clock. So they get to catch their breath, rest, and then they got to hit the ball again. And they do that until the ball go in the hole. And so the way that the game then ends up being scored is not just by the number of strokes. It is stroke month, by the way. Not just by the number of strokes, but also by the amount of time that it took you. And then if you want to bump it up a little bit, you add defense to the game. What would defense be? I'm not sure. Maybe put some of the other golfers out there as you trying to sprint to your ball. You know, they can't hit you or nothing, but they get to kind of try to block you or something like that, push you off the, that part I ain't too sure about. But the idea that you add some athleticism to the game. Oh, you hit the ball and then you leisurely walk to wherever you hit the ball and then you get to hit it again. Like, no, run to that bitch and then try to hit it. It's a little athleticism. Black Lion says it's dumb as F. You know how far they hit that ball? All those old dudes are quit. Right, open it up for people who are athletic. If you're a big old fat dude and you can't run to the ball, oh well. Just like with football, I'm sure there's some old out of shape dudes that could really throw that ball. But it's more than just being able to throw. It's some old out of shape dudes who can catch. But it's more than just being able to throw or being able to catch. It's about putting the athletic ability into the game. So cool. All them old dudes who can't run to the ball, they won't be successful. I think it's a good twist on the game. You do know that the holes are as far as 400 yards, yes. You can run more than 2 holes per day. You can, yes. Oh, I forgot to mention, for every 9 holes, because, I know they do the front 9 and the back 9. There's 18 holes, Emmanuel. I know. You get 6 timeouts on the front 9, on the back 9. I think it's the front 9. Yeah. Get there. Get there. Go, 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 go. Yes. Now rest. Here's some water. Oh. Get your towel. Get it together. Spit. You know what I'm saying? All right, you ready? I'm gonna massage you. You ready? All right. You got 10 seconds. Hit it. Go. Get there. You gotta be in shape to do this. Janice says that's a lot of walking. I'd say just eliminate the carts. The pros are not allowed to ride in the cart to the ball. They're already not allowed to do that. The sun would be down before 18 rounds was completed. That's not true. Look, if they can walk, hear what y'all saying. It would take too long. They have to walk it now. They already have to walk it. It would speed up the game because now they'd have to run it. Maybe not a full-out sprint, but you got to jog then maybe. I don't know. It's not like they running from the tee to the cup. They running to wherever they hit the ball. So if it take them 3 strokes, 4 strokes, they got to get there, get it done, get there. It is not, it's a great idea. I'm gonna have to put something together just so we can do it once. I don't play golf. Then they gotta get their fitness level up. Get your fitness level up to play this game. What about that one player that's allowed to use a golf cart because of his disability? He wouldn't be able to, which I don't think he should be able to anyway. It ain't like if you play in the NFL or in the NBA or even Major League Baseball and you F your ankle up, you like, oh, I still should get to play. I should just get to ride around in my cart, in my wheelchair. I got a motorized wheelchair. Here, throw me the ball, I'm open. No. You don't get to, if you can't play the game, you don't get to play the game. Folks be laid out all over the golf course. They would only be laid out like these golfers would. But the new crop of golfers that would end up taking over the sport would learn to hit the ball and, they get their cardio up. So they'd be able to run from where they hit the ball to where the ball landed. And it's not that hard. Now, I've never played golf, but I've been on a golf course. You can jog to the ball. Now, look, because time is a factor in terms of scoring the game. The faster you get there, the better. You jog to the ball. Let me get there. Let me get there. Ooh, timeout. I just think it would make the sport more exciting. It would make it an actual sport. Now it's not a sport. It's a game. It's a competition. It's not a sport. Put the sport into it. Put the sport into it. Vincent says that's a mockery of the sport. It's not quite a sport yet. That would make it a sport. And again, the people coming up would see that. Just imagine if football, they could just walk. Oh, he just walking. What's he doing? He going out for the pass, but he walking. Like, ain't nobody ever gonna change that. Like, no, run. You know what I'm saying? You get behind that dude, run, beat him. Like, oh, wow, this is exciting now. Exactly. Yeah, but ain't nobody ever gonna do that. Yeah, they will. Because they want to play the sport. They want to play the sport. 1st and 10. Hike. Here you go. Oh, all right. Let me walk to the first. Now, oh, he's trying to tag me. Let me walk away from him. Oh, come on, nobody watch that, because that would be boring. But you get them running fast as they can. You're like, oh, that's some good football right there. Same concept. So how are you going to revamp bowling? I don't know that you need to revamp bowling. Bowling is okay. Bowling is okay. I mean, if anything, you put, I don't know if they have a clock. I don't think they have a clock. So maybe you put a clock there. Maybe you put a clock on it. That would kind of speed it up a little bit. E-Man, what sports you ever played? Most of them. But again, golf is not a sport. Golf is not a sport. It's a game. Target shooting is considered a sport. By who? By who? Driving a ball 300 feet off a tee demands athleticism. And? So, is your argument anything that demands athleticism is automatically a sport? Is that your argument? Because if that's the case, running from the police demands athleticism. Ooh, it's a sport now. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, Angela, that would not be fair. That would not be fair. That would not be fair. Right, Mike? I don't understand why it's a good idea. I'm going to put something together. No, I'm not. But I'm going to talk to somebody about putting something together. Some target shooting competitions require running a course. That's true. And those are sports. Even in the Winter Olympics, when they do that kind of cross country stuff where they, ski here and then they have to stop and then shoot and then ski to the next one and then stop and then shoot. It's all, you got to move quick, but you also got to be precise with your shooting. And all of that is factored in. Same concept. Same concept. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm trying to find that cable. It's got to be around here somewhere. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. When y'all see this sport, this actual sport, the NGA. Ooh, that sounds too much like nigga. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. The National Golf Association. That sounds too much like the N-word. But when y'all see this sport take off, this new league, I'm going to need some backers. Wyatt, bruh, I know you got all the money. You might not believe in the idea now, but when you see it, you're going to be like, that's a good game. It's something that you will watch. It's going to take the sports world by storm. The NGA on ESPN. I don't like that. I'm going to have to come up with something else. Somebody going to mess it up. Somebody going to say the N-word. Somebody going to say the N-word. You can't be the NGA. There's got to be something. We'll compete. We will dominate the PGA. Hold on. You get to watch Tiger Woods and Jack Nicklaus or whatever stand there. Oh, did you see that drive? 300 yards. It's on the green. Oh, great. Then you're going to see my league. I'm like, come on, get ready. All right, he getting ready to get up there to just tee off. Oh, it's going, and look at him go. Oh, my goodness. And Jeff Thompson's trying to block. Oh, he weaves. Oh, my goodness. Second shot. He's got 60 seconds. All right, come on. You can do this. Come on. You can do this. Breathe. It's going to be like boxing in the corner. Oh, put some water on him. Get some water on him. Oh, stand back and fan him. Come on, breathe. We got 30 seconds. Come on, get it together. Oh, and there. Did you hear him? I'm going to knock the F out that. He said he going to knock the F out the ball this time. Oh, my goodness. Look at that ball go. And look at him. He's running. He's running full out this time. He's not just jogging. Oh, my goodness. You're going to be like, I'm watching the NGA. But Tiger's playing. F Tiger. I'm watching the NGA. It's something you will watch. All right, y'all. I got to get ready to get out of here. Go check out Wyatt. He might be on thinking about sponsoring the NGA. He might be thinking about sponsoring the NGA. So go check him out. If he bashing the NGA, don't let him bash the NGA. Don't let him bash the NGA. What does the N stand for? Same as the N in NFL. What does that N stand for? National. It's the National Golf Association. What did you think it stood for? They would think that. Oh, a black man owns the league. So it's the NGA. Yeah, we got to work on that. All right, y'all. I'm Emanuel Livingston. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Until next time, I'm out, y'all.